Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you. Midday Money here on a Money Monday, the 22nd of September. Welcome on into the show. Hope everybody is all right this morning, this afternoon, whatever time of day it is. Hola and hello. Like, share, subscribe, notification bell on here on the Sean Higgs YouTube channel. Subscriber mode only because you got to, come on. If you're going to turn into the channel, at least subscribe to the channel. It costs you nothing to subscribe to the channel. Forget about the YouTube premium. That's $2.99. All you got to do is, come on, hit the like button. I don't ask for much. Twitter world, the X at Mr. Sean Higgs. Plays are posted. Look at that. 5,102 followers. There we go. Man, 5,000. I feel good about myself. Thank you for that. Now 5,100. 5,100. We'll take it. We'll take it. Thanks for listening to the Midday Money Show. 5 years rolling along. A lot of changes. Joe Madden asked me today, I was doing her little show. She asked me about the llama. I said the llama started way back in the original days. I said we sold our house. We were in a little tiny apartment waiting for the other home to get built. My daughter was like, "It's so sad behind you." She was watching my video on YouTube. She made the little llama. And now we got little llamas in the house. No llama drama. Oh, a lot of llama drama yesterday, boy. Are you kidding me? Oh, some rough ones. Raiders, loser. Browns, winner. Vikings, winner. Rams, loser. Pittsburgh, over 41.5, loser. Jets, winner. Jaguars, winner. Dallas, over, I thought was a winner. 46. That's a loser. Arizona wins. 5-4 day. Grinding along with the premiums in NFL. It's all right. We'll be okay. We'll be all right. I'm not worried about it. Teaser Tuesday. It's a 2-0-1. So that's a my teaser places ties. Are sometimes they lose, sometimes they reverse back. Doesn't help us. Not a win. Free picks yesterday. 2-3 in NFL. 3-2. 3-2. We go 3-2. 9-13. We got them up here. I'm going to put them right in the chat as well as the comment section and scrolling along. You'll see them all here with the comments. Inside. There we go. There we go. Oh, we got comments already. Look at JK's in the house. Good morning. King D's in the house. J-Rock. Jerry Jones said play. Is that a joke? Playoffs. For who? Dallas? Yeah. I'm music in. You like the music intro there when it comes on there, Lex? I have to switch. I got to switch it up because there's no more winning free pick page. So I got to get rid of that. I want to keep the gambler intro, but we'll see what happens. Keeping it classy, you know how we roll. Plus 8,700 parlay killed by the Niners team total over. 16-15. Yeesh. That's it. Llamas when you're traveling in between homes. Yes, it was, Lex. Absolutely. Good memory. Lex knows. And listen, it's almost October, so we got a month before we bust out the Christmas llama. Christmas llama. Yeah, no, that's exactly what it was. I do give out a lot of information about myself here. My guy Jeff's in the house watching billiards. Spraying a few today. Get at it. Michael B is here. He'll be pulling for a Verlander. Hola. New mic. No, same mic. Why? It sounds different? All right. Let me know if it sounds different. Maybe, look at that. I don't know. Maybe I wiped it down. I hit a knob. Who knows? Does it sound different? I need one win for the Red season win total. We need a win because we got it at a 80 spot. 80. And we have cash 93.5 under Yanks. because they can't get to that. But I got a 92.5, so I need one more loss from the Stankies. 3-2-1 day in NFL. I had a losing day because I had a huge bet on the Rams. Well, I mean, what am I going to say? I was with you on the Rams. I had the Rams. Not nice. Not nice. Tough loss. Let's get to the free picks because we're on the free pick banner now. 9-13 in NFL free picks. I got to do better. You know, a lot of guys win every single day, every single sport, 100%. Free picks here have not won every single day or every Sunday. We'll figure it out. We always do. 9-13 minus 530. Lions Ravens first half over 26.5. Baseball 26 and 219 plus 3,550. Remember we started. How do we start in baseball, folks? How'd that work out for us? Braves run line today with Sail on the Hill. No props 84 and 156 plus 2150. Yeah, we left the Lindor and Sotos out there over the weekend. It was a football weekend. That's what happens. That's what happens. College footy is 12 and 21, which is I don't even know what to say on a 12 and 21 run there. Because on all the sites, memo, parlays, winners, wires, whatever, 43 and 20, I'm number one. I'm number one in wins. Frustrating, to say the least. I had ECU up here minus 4.5, and I take it down because before the show started, it's up to 5.5. It's kind of the whole point. So I had to pull it down. I'll find something else. I figured I'm trying to get one out early. There's a premium play. Premium people got it at 4.5. It's up to 5.5 now. Apologies for that. Where are we in the thing? Eric's in the house. Brew Crew money line. So the Brewers today, obviously a short show, and we got a little promo coming through in about another minute. Brewers popped some bottles last night. They won the Central, locked it up. 3-game lead over Philly. 6 to play. I don't think Philly catches them. Could this be a little flat spot for the Brewers? Yeah, possibly. Good pitcher going. The Padres back when they just play 6 on the road. And not a great. I like the under 7 though. I wish it was 7.5. I wish it was 7.5. I'd be on the under. He says, Sam Purdy with 2 nice dogs over the week on Western Michigan money line and Browns money line. Yeah, Western Michigan was a good one. Browns. Again, I didn't have a money line, but I did have the Browns again. They're always, you're going to give them a nice, like even this week. They're, I think, a 8.5-point dog right now. This opened at 10. Right? We did look at lines. This was 10. It's 8.5. You have the Lions tonight, which if they win, the line goes up because they just beat the Ravens on the road. If they lose, the line goes up because now they got 2 losses to Green Bay and Baltimore. I want to take Cleveland, but I think we could get a better number. I think we get a better number on them tonight. Gary's going to try the Padres today. They have to win, but does that mean they do win? Back off the road trip. Brewers celebratory. I like the under more. I was writing out the Padres as a write-up last night. I'm like, you know what, man? Come back from the road trip. I could see them totally laying an egg here. I could really see like a 2-0 game either way. Sign me up for the Under for me. Let's before we move on, we have something to do here. Here we go. You know what time it is. A word from our sponsor. Delete Me makes it easy, quick, and safe to remove your personal data online at a time when surveillance and data breaches are common enough to make everyone vulnerable. Data brokers make a profit off your data because your data is a commodity and anyone on the web can buy your private details. This can lead to identity theft, phishing attempts, and harassment. But now you can protect your privacy with Delete Me. What do data brokers do? Your name, contact information, social security number, home address, even information about your family members can be compiled by data brokers and sold online. The New York Times Wirecutter has named Delete Me their top pick for data removal services. As I said, I got an online presence. I got a YouTube channel, Twitter, a little bit of IG. You see me out here, mention my family, stuff like this. Listen, it's still my privacy is important to me. Doxing, identity theft, all happens. Doesn't happen to you. It's probably you probably know somebody who's had their credit card hacked. Delete Me can help. Take control of your active online presence with Delete Me. So you take control of your data and keep your private life private by signing up for Delete Me. Now the special discount for the listeners. You get 20% off, and you see it right there. It's right on screen. Get 20% off your Delete Me plan when you go to joindeleteme.com/hit, HIT, and use the promo code HIT, HIT at checkout. The only way to get 20% off is to go to joindeleteme.com/hit and enter the code HIT, HIT at checkout. That's joindeleteme.com/hit. Promo code HIT. Support the channel. Support the sponsor. You're online. You're on the YouTube. You're on the X. Make the smart move, folks. Let's go. Back to the comments here. Nobody loves my little Delete Me ad. Let's get to it. Michael B says, Ron Mexico is going to take the loss. We need CD in the first quarter. Yep. James Conner's gone. CD Lamb will be back, but again, we got a loss this week. Conner's out for the year. Today I got a teaser with the Chiefs and the Lions plus 10.5. I might try a middle with the Ravens plus 4. Worth it. Imagine the Marlins winning out. They're only 4 spots behind sweep Phillies and the Mets. I mean, that would be some craziness. I'm not going to lie to you. The Marlins making the playoffs. A lot of jumping to do. There is jumping through hoops that need to be done. Teams winning, teams losing. Jay Moore's in the house. Good to see you. Michael B says, I'm not a conspiracy. NFL's a real person, but if I would say the NFL was cheating for the Eagles. No calling a false start last week against the Chiefs and then watching this game. Here we go. Come on. Stop it. Those guys aren't giving freemiums like you. What guy? I'm definitely a freemium guy. Give a lot of stuff out. Lex. Lindor Soto 2 for 2 over the weekend. I played them daily. Stolen bases. I think you could, if you don't want to jump into a home run prop with either one of those guys, I think you could do a ribby prop for both of them. Because Lindor has been finding a little pop. I think it's worth a shot. Whether you want to do the run is minus money. But if you do Lindor ribbies as opposed to a homer, same with Soto. You're going to go 1-1. Same with the steals. You catch them both. Watch out. Cronenworth for a hit, San Diego. Florida State minus the 9. It's 9.5 Florida State. I like Virginia. J-Rock's always got the number. I mean, these were 7.5s, and now they're 7.5s. Kind of want to take the Cardinals today. Verlander has been great, but the Giants still have an outside shot at the playoffs, so therefore they'll continue to lose. I like the Giants today because I need St. Louis to lose every single game for me to cash it under 76.5. Pop in the bottles. Again, give me the under. If that's the case, they come out, they don't score, or maybe they still get good pitching and lose 3-0. Give me the under. Colts 375 win division is looking good. Now it's looking real good. I told you I was more leaning towards the Texans. I thought they'd bounce back, but they just had some offensive line problems. Not good. Not good. Took the under already in that game next week. Really need the NBA to start. I want to watch one of the teams can actually win a game. Yeah. New coach, new GM, quarterback, same old garbage Raiders. Making Mario look like Lamar yesterday. Please, I had the Raiders plus 6.5. Terrible. Danny Dimes MVP. Here we go. Let me give you different narratives. Under so they can watch Monday Night Football. Under what? The game? Giants' first 3 innings under. Oh, Verlander? I don't know. MGM, let me get the Lions plus 14.5 over 43.5. See you at the window. See the cashier, as our guy Scott Pritchard says. Scott, see the cashier. Anything is possible, Michael. That's Verlander's pitched better. I remember it was at 7-0 back in the 90s. I lost every game after. It happens. It happens. Realistically, this game could say Wander. The primetime games are playing out. I'm 4-0 on second half. Unders live betting in the last 4 primetime games include Thursday. Listen, the Dallas game should have been over. Should have been an over. I mean, that's a crazy loss. Now, Bears Vikings. That game should have stayed under. Vikings Falcons last week was a bad one. KC Giants this week, another bad one. The Bills game? The Bills game just went over because I had under 50, so that game just went over the total. You got teams that could score. They tend to go over. Now, you want to say next week, you want to say next Monday, Dolphins Jets under? I could say that. You want to say Cincy Denver under? Okay. Not Baltimore under. Connor's out for the year. Yeah, last I read, I thought he was gone for the year. Season-ending injury. Jesse Schul's in the house, my guy. Bench press Jesse. Probably going to put a Bucks division title ticket after the show. Do you think Joe Madden believed me when I told her I could bench as much as Derrick Henry? I think she thought I was full of crap. I told her, I said, I watched you do it. I said, listen, if he comes out in this little more tank top, he doesn't need a wig and a Mr. Perfect outfit. I said, he'll come on and do the bench pressing of weight. I'll come in and do a live of me eating chicken wings while he bench presses. Nathan, my guy, took the Brew Crew plus 1.5, thinking it's a steal to find everyone is humping on the Padres. Higgy. Yeah, listen, it's you're going to be on San Diego because you think, oh, they still have to win. They still have to win. They can catch the Cubbies or whatever. I don't know if they'll catch the Cubbies. When you have to win something, it usually doesn't happen. I just like I could make a play for either side. Padres are the Padres. They seem to lose a bunch of games when you think they'd win or should win. But the Brewers are off a little celebration. Are they going to lose 4 games to get overtaken? I don't know about that. Again, plus 1.5, worth it if it's not a terrible price. You know what? What is? I hate the plus runs. Why do I feel like it's gonna be a nightmare minus 105? Okay, no, that's the Nationals wrong game. Oh, plus a 1.5 is minus 210. You know I can't do that. It was a steal. Oof. When do these coaches start taking blame for these young high draft pick quarterbacks? Are you kidding me? We're going to have this conversation, JK? Quarterbacks. Never. Gino's a statue. I think he might lead the league in being sacked. Apparently, he only wants to throw the ball to Trey Tucker. Smashed a 3-game parlay essay for $3. Went to collect it and give it all back on video poker. Oh, come on, Nathan. Nick Candy's in the house. Candy says under 10-2 Verlander's last 13 home starts. Yeah, because the Giants can't hit. They can't hit. Full game under 8? Yes. I can do that. Here comes the pressure. Does Gibbs cover his rush total? Yeah, bench presses, Jesse. Gibbs over rusher receiving prop? I think so. I heard someone else talking about that guy this morning. He's going to get a lot of action at him. You'll be safe. G-Men will rule and dart if they start him. Yeah, it's a bad team. But that's what happens when you draft a quarterback. You're going to a bad team with a new coach or a coach on the hot seat and a team with problems. Ron Mexico can survive without CD for a while. We have deep wide receiver core, but we're not sure the running back going to stock up some high-end backups hope for an injury. Yeah, what are we going to do? We'll see who's available at the running back position and hopefully find somebody. Miles Sanders is out there for Dallas. Under 7.5 even money. I like it. I don't know if they end up 8-9. I don't think the Chiefs are good. I think they lose next week. I took Baltimore next week minus 130 already. Let's recap and get out of here. I have work to do. I got an oil change for my wife. My son had a flat tire. I got a lot of moving vehicles today here. Lions Ravens first half over 26.5. Braves run line. I do like Zay Flowers 2 touchdowns 6-1. I didn't put it out here as a prop because we were just doing baseball props. Keeping records with the baseball props, I should say. But I do like Zay Flowers 2 TDs if you're interested. And that's a wrap for today's show. A little short. Apologies. Got to run around. Thank you for watching. Again, check out our little sponsor, Delete Me. This is a bonus me, but throw them out there. DeleteMe.com. You watch the show, folks. Support a sponsor for me, please. Thank you. I'm asking nicely. I'll be back tomorrow. Good luck, everybody. Bye-bye.